In today's video, I'm going to share with you my first impressions on the latest release from Moon Soaps, and that is Tobacco Flower, coming right up. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, John. For today's shave, I'm using something that just arrived in the mail, and that is none other than Moon Soap's latest release, Tobacco Flower. So quick disclaimer that this soap was provided by Melody and Zach from Moon Soaps. Thank you guys so much for sending this over and for the chance to just share my initial thoughts and impressions with everyone out there. So first off, let's talk about the label. Man, Moon Soaps, especially Zach, who's taking care of these designs, does such a great job and just continues to do so. You can see everything from the color, this shade of green that is really playing on the green tobacco, which is the star of the show. The font and the side labels, everything about this, the packaging, just really A+. Next, let's take a sniff off the tub. So scent strength, I would say it's about probably 5, maybe 5.5 out of 10. Very, very easy to like. This is not a pipe tobacco or a cigar tobacco, which you kind of has either like a cherry or vanilla sweetness. This is definitely on the more green side, more powdery, fresh, and clean. That might change, that we might get a little bit more out of it once lathered up. Other thing to note is you can see I scooped out around here. This is the cream formula. I'll have to double check this, but Amaretto also was a shaving cream formula. It's probably the same base, and for my uses of Amaretto, which is probably my favorite soap from Moon Soaps, it's outstanding. So that is a quick look at the tub. Let's see what else we have for today's shave. For my razor, this is my second go with the Charcoal Goods Everyday Razor. We're going with a Astra SP blade. This thing is deceptively efficient, so I'm gonna see what happens when I put a quote-unquote milder blade in there. For my shaving brush, I'm going with this one from West Coast Shaving. It's the green Honeycomb. I thought it just really matches nicely. It's not an exact match, but it complements it pretty well. This is loaded with a 26mm tuxedo style synthetic knot. And lastly, because of the softness of the cream, I am utilizing a shave bowl, and this is from Lancaster Razor Works. Andre just does a phenomenal job. You can see that's probably gonna be, I'll probably have some shaving cream left over, but very solid, grippy, got the nubs, good stuff. So let me go ahead and lather up, and we'll come back for the shave. If you'd like to help the channel, please like, share, and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. These are all easy ways to support and grow the channel if you're enjoying what you're watching. Alright, so I've wet my face. This is a mid-afternoon shave, so I'm not fresh out of the shower. Need to get some hydration there. You can see the lather I've whipped up. The shaving cream is very soft. You could probably load it from the tub if you wanted to, but I do think you'll probably get way too much product, and you'll probably be lathering quite a while. I know some of you don't care about official scent notes, but for those who do, this one's not a crazy long list, so let me share that with you real quick. We got for Tobacco Flower here, it features green tobacco, oak moss, amber, rosemary, and lavender. So, not too crazy. That oak moss, rosemary, lavender combo, very reminiscent of barbershop. So this could, I guess, cross over into barbershop territory. Frankly, I'm not sure actually how else I would categorize it. That's the closest thing, really. Really wonderful scent. As far as things it reminds me of, I'm not a huge fan of the scent on tobacco. Awesome performer, mind you, but never been a big fan of that scent. And that really features Tobacco Flower. This is like a cleaner, like a simplified, in a good way, and cleaner version of tobacco. Tabak, the German soap. I'll throw up an image for reference. All right, so I'm lathered up. I'm working with a day and a half, maybe 2 days worth of beard growth. This is the second shave with the charcoal goods every day, on loan from my buddy Ben from House of Mammoth, formerly Mammoth Soaps. And here we go. All right, so as the lather is sitting right now, I double checked on the label, which clearly marks out the ingredients, and there's in fact menthol in here. So I didn't check to see that before, but it's a comfortable level of menthol. Just enough to give a comfortable level of coolness. Kind of like, I guess, the way Parasso Green or what's that, CO Bigelow, the green shaving cream goes. It's got menthol, but it's not a crazy amount. So talking a bit more about the scent. Green tobacco, you know, that main note of this tobacco flower scent. It's not pipe, it's not cigar tobacco. It doesn't have that sweetness at all. And I haven't tried, I mentioned tobacco before, and there's not too many green tobacco scents I've tried. But it is inoffensive. I think it's very safe. With the scent strength kind of right in the middle, or a hair above the middle. This is one of those scents you could use every day, and I don't think you'd get tired of it. It's not smacking you in the face with the notes or the scent strength. But I don't know, something about the scent notes and the combination of that menthol and a very easy to form, kind of, slightly airy, fluffy in a good way lather. It's just very soothing. That's all I have to say. It's very soothing. That combination of factors. All right, so there's the first pass. The Astra is actually good. Again, I don't get much blade feel at all, but the efficiency is there. It's deceptively efficient, this everyday razor. So let me rinse off and we'll go in for the second pass. The more I'm experiencing the scent, the more I'm liking it. That green is very herbaceous as well. Some might say floral, but I would say it's more vegetal. Something, is green, herby. Just very, very nice. Now, Moon Soaps does not release new scents all the time. In fact, I think they do a lot of testing, and they really just take their time with each new release. And what they're really doing a good job of is really diversifying their portfolio of available scents. Not too much overlap with what they offer, and kind of the whole something for everyone. I mentioned before, my favorite from them is Amaretto, which is quite a sweet scent, one I really enjoy, almond cherry vibe. My second favorite from them is Sorrento, which has that Italian citrus, summery vibe going on. But tobacco leaf, just in its accessibility, it's a contender for that, at least for that number 2 spot. It might just come down to my mood. It's also been a while since I used Sorrento. I had a feeling part, I was slightly worried that the Astra SP would be too smooth, too mild a blade to be using with this razor, but it's actually a really nice combo. I didn't mind the pull silver in this blade last time, but I did, yeah, as you, some of you saw the last video, I did like nick myself up here and maybe was a little too quick on my neck area. But I don't know, I'm loving this cream. I'm loving this razor. This is really shaping up to be a really enjoyable shave. So let me rinse up here and we'll go with one last pass. All right, going in for the third and final pass. I know a lot of times I'm very much all business on the channel and wanting to focus on talking about whatever products we're talking about, but I do want to take a quick minute to give some shout outs. And in this case, there's two content creators, two YouTube channels in particular I'd love for you guys to check out if you don't already subscribe to them. And that is John Shaves. And the second channel is Brian over at the Wet Shave Experience. So with John, I recently, within the past few weeks or so, just been catching up on some videos. I first kind of came across him in this great video he did on how he polishes his razors, which promptly inspired me to go and kind of clean up and polish some razors that needed some TLC with some excellent results. And John just, I think there's a lot of overlap as far as gear and soaps that we both enjoy. It's always cool to hear another perspective from someone who enjoys similar things. I will say he has tried many more high-end razors though, and a lot of my conversations with him kind of surround picking his brain on his experiences with certain razors, razor blades, that kind of stuff. And then the other channel, the Wet Shave Experience. I've been talking to Brian for, I don't even know how long now, but he's a really great guy. He's a family man like myself, and that's just someone I just really enjoy his content. I seem to recall he's a year in or so as far as traditional shaving, but it's kind of cool to hear all the stuff he's trying for the first time, hardware, software. So again, those two channels were John Shaves and the Wet Shave Experience. I'll be sure to leave a link in the description below. You could do me a huge favor and go check those guys out after you're done with this video. All right, so I forgot to figure out what I was going to use for post-shave earlier in the video, so we're going to go with a combo here of Thayer's Witch Hazel in the cucumber scent, as well as this aftershave balm that I still am putting through the paces. That is Penna Crema Nuevia in the Verde scent. All right, so first splash on some toner, get that fresh cucumber goodness, followed with a pump and a half of the Verde. There's more citrus in the Verde scent here, but for the most part, it kind of has a brightness, cleanness that complements the tobacco flower scent I use today. All right, so a really good first impression of Tobacco Flower by Moon Soaps. Just to recap, this is all about that green tobacco, which is herbaceous. It's clean, a little powdery, not so much floral, at least to my nose, but it's a very accessible scent. I think it's easy to like. But as far as just enjoying your shave, being in the moment, I think they really hit a home run on this one. So thank you again, Melody and Zach, for the opportunity to try this cream. If you guys have any questions at all about Tobacco Flower, about any of the gear I used today, feel free to drop me a line in the comments below. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. I really do appreciate you taking time out of your day and joining me for all of the various shaving shenanigans that happen on the channel. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.